Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing really well. So basically in this video I'm going to be showing you guys a few things that I'm basically going to be doing to, you know, prepare for 2021, make sure that we can have like the best year possible. So first and foremost, I feel like at the beginning of the year it's really important to start the year with personal goals. Have goals that you have for yourself, not only just goals but have specific things that you're going to work on for you and you. For me, I think this year is just all about growth and healing, growing in as many areas that I can and healing in as many areas as I can also. So I'll definitely like recommend just, you know, taking a look at where you're at and being able to decide, okay, this year what am I going to focus on most? What is it that I'm going to use my energy and investment and basically just focus on this year? I feel like picking certain things that you want to work on during the year allows you to basically create a vision for the year. This is the foundation of the year. If things don't align with where I want to go, yeah, we're basically not going to get involved. Where do you want to see yourself in a year's time? Not even a year's time, let's back it up just a little bit. Where do you want to see yourself literally 3 months from now, 6 months from now, 9 months from now? What is the vision? What are you saying concerning the year? I actually decided to create a vision board this year. I want to quickly show you guys a clip of the vision board that I created. So yeah. Board, I used an app called Canva to create the different goals, and for every single goal I have like a little picture to basically demonstrate the goal, and then I have what the goal is and when I want to complete it by. I'm going to post like a little example here, and so you guys can basically see the structure, the layout. I did this for every single goal. I would definitely recommend just like writing down your vision, whether it be in the form of a vision board or a notebook or just somewhere. Allow yourself to process the vision, process the goals, write it down. Don't allow it just to stay in your mind. So much power in letting your vision out, writing it on paper, physically writing it, be like, you know what, yeah, these are my goals, this is where I'm going, as in me, as in I'm setting these goals and I'm going to execute these goals. Remind yourself of where you are going, because I'm not gonna lie, the year's probably going to be a little bit tough, but if you're able to have the vision there, it's like, okay, cool, this is a reminder of where I'm going, this is a reminder of my destination. But before I get there, I will continue to speak over it, I will continue to pray over it, to commit myself to getting there. Basically, I think it's really important for you to have your vision, have it up somewhere in your room. Even if you want to have it on your phone, make it something that, you know, you're able to look at on a daily basis, so that you will stay encouraged. Because really and truly, after 2020, we know that life can be very unpredictable. So it's like you need to be able to find that place, you know, find a place within yourself to still stay encouraged, stay motivated, and all of that good stuff. Obviously you gotta work hard too. You can't just be out here speaking it. You gotta play your part, you gotta put in the work, you gotta put in the time, put in the energy. Do you know what I mean? Have your vision written down, make it plain, make it clear, make it so clear and so precise as possible. So the next thing I am doing to basically prepare for 2021 is I've written out my reading list for 2021, as in this year, like I mentioned, your sister's trying to grow in different areas, grow in knowledge. There's actually a Bible scripture that I read not too long ago. I'm gonna read it to you guys. Proverbs 15 verse 14. A wise man is hungry for knowledge, while a fool feeds on trash. As in, that triggered me. That that triggered me, and it made me realize like the importance of making sure that I'm seeking knowledge, I'm seeking to build myself. I started creating my reading list for 2021. So most of the books I actually already have, I just haven't got around to reading them. I don't know if you guys are like me and you like to buy books, but when it comes to reading them, yeah, it takes a bit of time. But yeah, I basically wrote out the list of the books that I want to read. I feel like there's still a lot more that I want to add, but I'm just going to take my time throughout the year and obviously like plan exactly where I'm going to read them. Like, it's really important for us to be in a place where we're seeking knowledge, we're seeking to better ourselves on a personal development, on a business level, on a leadership level. Like, whatever you're doing, there's literally always knowledge that you can seek for that specific area. And yeah, so this year we're basically gonna be spending a lot more time reading. The books I've picked to read this year are definitely in alignment with where I'm going academically, spiritually, and just where I feel like God is taking me also. So yeah, I'm gonna be reading a lot of books concerning like just mental health and just bettering yourself as a person. One of my favorite authors, Dr. Caroline Leaf, I'm gonna be reading a lot of her books. I'm gonna be reading a lot of books on just leadership, growing, personal development, becoming the best you, and just ultimately healing, as in just, yeah, everything to do with growth and healing this year. I feel like you guys are just gonna hear me just talk about growth, healing, growth, healing, growth, healing, growth, healing, growth, healing. Invest in your library, invest in building your library. Like, as in, that's a tip I would basically give to you. You can never go wrong with reading, understanding, and just gaining knowledge. A lot of the times I've actually heard that knowledge is power, but actually I feel like knowledge is potential power, because really and truly, like, what are you gonna do with what you've read? Yeah, I feel like that's where the power is actually at. Take time to analyze the people that you're with. As much as we're just talking about reading, like, you are what you read, but you are who you hang out with also. Make sure that you analyze the people that are around you, because whether you know it or not, they actually influence you so much. You need people that are gonna speak life over you, that are gonna motivate you, encourage you, because really and truly, we don't have time. Like, let me emphasize that there's no time for us to be doing up, like, you know, just you know, I don't even have words for it. You and I watching this, we've got places to be, we've got books to read, we've got places to invest in, we just got goals to do you know what I mean? So we're basically not gonna entertain any negative thoughts, any negative people. So basically in December, I was talking to my friend about an idea that I have, and she was literally like, Noma, you actually need to write this idea down. And I felt really encouraged. She basically bought me this notebook, and she was just like, every time you want to add to your idea, go and write it in here. She literally was just like, yo sis, hop onto Amazon right now and I'm gonna buy you a book for you to write down your ideas. If that is not love, yeah, I don't know what love is. So yeah, she basically bought me this notebook where I'm just gonna go ahead and write out my plans, and I feel like this is something that is just absolutely needed. So yeah, this is the notebook. So as you open the book, you're able to basically date and write down the page, and yeah, and it's also got a little thing where you can put your pen. So basically as I was speaking to her, she was like, yeah, Noma, this is the year that everything that you think about, yeah, has to be written down so that you can actually do it. I felt like, you know, I was really encouraged in that moment, and I also want to encourage you guys too. If there's something like really specific that you want to basically go at, get yourself a notebook and literally just be like, this notebook, I'm only going to write about this specific project, I'm only going to write about this specific idea, and make sure that you date it as well, like you go back to it, you date it, so when your project does come to pass, or when you do fulfill that goal, it's like, right, like you're able to look back, you're able to be like, yo, this is where we started, you know, this is where we started and this is where we are now, you know what I mean? So yeah, anyways, so yeah, another one of my friends actually mentioned something that is so important. Your growth is your responsibility, and I feel like this year being a year that I want to focus on growing and just healing, that just hit me different. Like, as in, your growth is your responsibility. You are responsible for the level of your growth. And I was just like, yeah, that hit us just differently. like, yeah. And it's just made me think about just, you know, analyzing and just looking at different parts of my life, looking at different parts of who I am, like my habits, my thought processes, like what is allowing me to grow, what is hindering my growth, being able to assess and just be like, okay, cool, like, you know, I need to work on this, I need to work on that. Just sitting with myself and processing everything is something that I would definitely be doing a lot. And that leads me straight to my next point. I feel like 2021 would be a year for just reflecting a lot more. I feel like in 2020 I didn't really reflect much, only up until the end of the year. If you guys want to check out my 2020 reflection video, please do. It will be in the description down below. But yeah, I feel like 2020 I didn't really spend a lot of time reflecting. So this year I'm gonna be a lot more intentional on just making sure that I have time to reflect. Those are a few things that I'm basically going to be doing to just make sure that this is going to be a great year. I hope this video was useful. I hope this video also encouraged you guys also to either write out your vision or just plan out your year, be a little bit more intentional, because really and truly we actually are destined for greatness, and that's something that I don't say lightly, and I will continue to say again and again, like as in you watching this are destined for greatness. Like, I pray that this year will just bring you blessings, opportunities to grow, to become the best version of yourself, to become everything that God has called you to be. And I pray that this year will just be a year where you just step out your comfort zone, where you just go ahead and just, you know, attack every idea that you have. And obviously I pray that God will just continue to protect, continue to keep you. Above everything, just go ahead and commit everything to God and just see like how he will amaze you, how he will surprise you. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video.